All right, chapter 8, we're going to talk about inserting pictures and text flow and whatnot. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to insert a picture. So we're going to go insert picture. Okay, and we're going to go to the student common. Okay, we're on chapter 8. Okay, so with chapter 8, let's go ahead and open up traveling by airplane. There we go, family traveling by airplane. Okay, so now we're going to select the picture. So we're going to click on it. Once I have that clicked, we should see this format option up here. Okay, and so let's go over to the size group. Okay, and we are going to click this drop down. Okay, now it comes with a couple different options. Notice that the lock aspect ratio and relative to original picture size is checkmarked. Okay, so basically it'll automatically update based on the percentages. Okay, so if we wanted to get rid of those, we would just click that. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep those clicked though for right now. The absolute we're going to put at 3.5 inches. Okay, and under scale change, we're going to change the height to 25%. Okay, and then in the rotate box, let's type 350. So let's find where the rotate box is right here, 350. Okay, and we're going to click OK, so it's automatically going to make the changes we want. How fancy. Now let's go ahead and crop the image. Okay, so with the image selected, we're going to click over here to crop. Okay, and we're going to go ahead, if we grab these handles, it'll let us crop how we want. So let's go ahead and go to the right of the backpack and just above the hat. And then say we want to do the left of her arm. Okay, and then I can either hit enter or click away, and it automatically crops it. Okay, so how fancy, right? I'm sure most of you guys already knew how to do that, but that's okay. Just so you guys know, it's 1,000,000 degrees in the school right now. Since it's like 70 degrees outside, and I don't think they have the AC on, so it's like 90 degrees in here. So you're welcome. With the picture still selected, we're going to go ahead and go over to the picture styles. Okay, so this is where I'd be able to do different styles and effects. Okay, so let's say I want it to be, that one looks good, right? We gave it a nice, and it has a little reflection on it. How fancy. Okay, and then we also have picture effects, right? And so I can make different effects, right? Let's say I want them glowing, and we'll do like a deep orange since it's the color of the plane too. Okay, so okay, so that's everything for changing a picture. Okay, so some other things we want to cover is a picture layout. Okay, so I can click this picture layout button, and let's go ahead and do the alternating picture circles. Which one is that? Let's see. Alternating picture circles. Ascending. Alternating picture circles. Okay, and now let's say I want to type something, right? So let's say boarding airplane. Okay, so that puts a text next to it. Okay, and you guys probably remember how we use smart art a little bit, but that is smart art. Okay, so it'll automatically make changes, and it makes it really nice. If I want another bullet point, right, hit enter and it creates another thing, and the image would go to the left of that, right? Okay, and then some things we can do to the image itself, right? So if I click on the picture tools, close that out, I can make some changes to the actual picture itself. So let's say I want it to be a little bit brighter, right? And maybe I want it to also have an artistic effect. I can make those changes right there. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's how you would just, if it tells you to make different changes to the image, those are options as well. Okay, and then last, we're going to cover how to insert shapes. Okay, so if I go insert, I have shapes. Okay, and I can choose a different shape. So all these different shapes. Let's say I want to do like a scroll, vertical scroll, right? So I can put that right there. And I can do different things, right? I can change the size, I can change the color, I can change the different picture effects. Okay, and then if I want to put something inside, instead of drawing text box, if you have the image selected, I can just go ahead and start typing. So, royal decree. I spelled decree. Right, so I can make whatever changes I want that way. You know, if I want to change a font color, etc. Okay, so you just start typing in the shape and it'll automatically do that. Okay, now the last thing you might want to do is add like a caption. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to select our shape. We already started typing. We're going to click the references tab, which is up here. References tab. Okay, and then there's this insert caption button. Okay, so what I can do, I can go ahead and add whatever figure I want. So maybe it's figure, well, not let me change that. I should. New label. There we go. New label. All right, so I can make whatever changes I want to that. Yeah, so that's how you add a caption, and that should get you through. I don't even know if we're going to get to chapter 8. I'm going to pace it depending on how well you guys are doing with the at-home learning. But for right now, that should be everything for chapter 8.